Hey, what's up guys, welcome to the new video. And today I'm going to show you how we can do a pave border on any surface. Okay, now for the moment I have a flat surface over here. This is more like a band, and here you have two options. One of the option I'm going to use is the create UV curve. Okay, and the other option I'll be using is a smash command. Probably, yeah, this one. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, and you have to extract it before you do anything on it. Okay, so they both give the same output. This is more like a surface, and this one over here is the curve. Okay, so the UV works with the curve and the smash works with the surface. Alright, so let's do with the UV one. This is the UV is very old school. Like I used to work with Rhino 3, and this was more of my favorite. Alright, so for the pave I'm gonna do a 0.7 offset, 0.4 offset, and then 0.3 offset inside, and I'll be using the same measurements. So just draw a curve and 0.2 both side and 0.3 outside. Okay, so it's the same. So this is 0.3 and this is 0.3 and this is 0.4, so this one is 0.4 over here. Okay, you can even do this with any of your design. If you have any freeform design, just get rid of you can just do the same technique, but just make sure you don't have any unwanted edges. Okay, so that will be a problem for us. Or if you need it only one side, make sure you do it only one side. Okay, for example here I'm just going to show you how I'm going to end over here. So this would be more like a 0.3 offset. Okay, that's only one side, not doing this on the other side. And I'll just do a copy on the other side of my shank. Right, so over here I don't need this curve, so I'm going to hide it or delete it as you like, and I'm going to select all of these curves together, and then I'm going to do a boolean all together, something like this. Okay, delete input all and keep all region. All right, so I get something like this. So I'm going to select all these curves together, and I'm going to right click over here. It says apply UV curve. So once I have it, okay, obviously you need to know which is your top part. So just because it's an eternity band, I'm going to rotate this upside, but this is something you have to make sure, you know, the end of your surface is over here and not here. It has to be at 6 o'clock and not 3 o'clock. All right, so select the surface. I'm going to just give another color, something very light, or you can choose the one you want. Okay, so here's the main curve we need this and this, and we don't need this curve at the moment. So I'm going to delete this, and my surface is already extracted, and I'm going to split this, okay, with this two curve and this two curve over here. Okay, extract it, and one of this, the inside one, the inside surface, they're gonna go inside of the surface, inside of the shank, so that would be around 0.3. Enter with no solid option, and you may just use the delete option, but if you don't want, well, there is no delete option here, so we have to get rid of them, or you can hide them, or you can keep them. It's up to you. So for me, I don't need them, because you know I can always untrim this surface and I'll always have this surface ready. Okay, and this surface over here, is going to go up, okay, and that's around 0.03. Enter. Okay, so that's very minute over here. Okay, you can see that it's very less, it's not that big difference. Okay, and the same thing, I want to get rid of this surface too, so I don't need that two surface as well. So just to make things easier, I'm going to move this 4 surface aside so we know exactly what's going on. Okay, so I've moved them like around 20 mm away, and I'm going to use untrim option over here, and I'm going to do untrim option over here as well. Make sure the all similar is no. Okay, and then you select this both together, and I'm going to use the option called duplicate border over here, or you can use the same curve over here, but they are not on the same they are on the same level, so you can't really use them, so that's fine. I'm going to draw a curve over here with my project off. I'll do the same thing over here as well. Duplicate borders, and I'm gonna draw a line, any line which just matches with end to end. I know it could be here, it could be here, or it could be here. All right, so as you can see over here, it's on this side, and for this 2 segment of curve, it's on over here. Okay, and we'll do a basic sweep too. All right, and for some reason, if this surface over here, you know, they don't really have a good shape, you can always use the add slash option, which does the job, and it won't have any problem with that. Okay, so press OK. I'll do the same thing over here, sweep 2, and just have a look visual, just have a visual of your surface which has been created. If it's really good, you don't really have to worry about it. Okay, and I'm gonna join all these surfaces together and make sure they join into a one closed surface. Okay, so what happens when you use a join command? Okay, in 7 I feel like it's doesn't give any option, like, you know, when you try to click on it, it highlights and it says can't join a closed polysurface. So I believe we have the 2 cutter ready for the pave, and over here I'm just gonna use untrim option for both the open edges, and I'll close this band. So okay, so this is join as well, and this is join as well. So move it back 20 mm away, and just do a boolean difference with the delete option no. Okay, so you know, because at times you need this cutter till the end of your completion of your ring, so I would suggest to save it, you know, group it and save it, and that's it, you have it ready. So this was a UV option which we did over here, and we could do the same way with the smash, or let's say a flow command. Okay, so I'm just gonna change display over here for you guys to have a look. I'll take, all right, yeah, the shaded or the render looks good, or you can just hide all the curves, so you know it gives a clear image of what we have over here, as you can see, and you can set the stones over here. And for some reason, if you need to extend this, you know, if this edge over here should have been much thicker or thinner, you can always adjust the offset which you have been doing it. All right, so that's with the curve UV, and now I'm going to quickly show you how we can do the same operation with the flow command. Okay, so once you have your curves ready, I'm going to move this down. Okay, so the parameters, again, you know, it depends if you need a depth of 0.4 or 0.5 I usually keep them 0.3, so I'm going to do the same way, 0.3 down, and this one over here they will go up 0.03. And so far I never had any problem with any of my client complaining that the depth is low or if it's not working for them. Alright, or you can even do a loft here, or you can do the same sweep 2 we just did. So I'll stick with my sweep 2 option. Okay, and I'm gonna cap this object. So that's it, I have my surface ready, and I'm gonna draw a surface 2 from this curve, and I'm gonna select this and use the flow option, flow along surface. Click here and you click over here on this surface. Alright, so let's try this again with the smart, what is it called? Yeah, flow along surface. Okay, and to do that, you just have to select the object and press enter, and then select the base surface, and make sure you're selecting the right corner of your surface. Okay, and there you go. Alright, so I believe I need to flip it. Okay, so I'm gonna just do a undo here and flip the direction, and try this again. Flow, click here, and I'm gonna click this side. Oopsie, undo, click here and this corner. Okay, there you go. Now as you can see, this is inside, and like I said, you need to make sure the edge of your surface is towards the 6 o'clock. Okay, so what we can do is we can just rotate this up, and we should be okay with it. So once you have this, you can join this together and do a Boolean difference with no option, like I said, and you get the same result. Okay, so I hope you guys understood the concept. This is much easier when it's a flat surface. At times you have a complex surface, meaning, you know, they are not parallel, this edge and this edge, it's not parallel, it's like taper. And then for that surface we have some different techniques which I'll be talking in my next coming videos soon. Alright, thank you. Do continue to watch and the next pre-recorded video, and let me know if you have any question regarding it.